SmokeBreaks. Happy Wednesday night here again. Hope you're all doing awesome. Probably look like a replay of the last one there. Happy Wednesday evening. Hope everybody's doing good still. We've got 2023 Heritage to hop into here. Get some links up for those folks that want to join us. Apologies about the slight delay. The roads were not great. Not great tonight with the snow, so. Alright, there we go. Got that up there. Folks should have access now. Get just a minute or two for folks to sneak their way in, and then I'll get this thing kicked into gear. Alright, all set to jet. Let's go ahead and get these divisions rocking, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Good luck, my friends. The divisional lineup for 2023 Heritage is going to look like the following. We got the NL West in the 1 spot. In the 2, we've got the NL Central. 3 will be the AL West. 4, AL Central. 5, AL East. And the 6 will be the NL East. Alright. There we go. Throw out some names here. We got Brian in the 2, NL Central. Next up we have Nick in the 5, AL East. AL East, Nick. Good luck to you, sir. After that, we got the 4 spot, Brian, AL Central. AL Central, Brian. Good luck. Next up in the rotation is going to be the 3 spot one, Zach, AL West. AL West, Zach. Good luck on that one, sir. Next up in the rotation, Brian, NL West. NL West, Brian, good luck on that one. And last but not least, the NL East is going to go home to Nick. There you go, Mr. Nick. Good luck to you on that one. I'll throw them up. I'll get them posted as well for everybody so you can check them out. And we'll get cruising. Alright, NL West, Brian. NL Central, Brian. AL West, Zach. AL Central, Brian. AL East, Nick. And NL East, Nick. Good luck to everybody. The 2023 Heritage here to my left. Alright. Fill those up for folks. there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, those are up and at 'em. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Alrighty. Locked and loaded, boys and girls. Get on and get into it, shall we? Lots of cards coming at you. Here we go. Alright, got our box topper here. Right on the top there is going to be the oversized Trey Turner. Jumbo Trey Turner. I'm going to go home to Mr. Nick. There you go, Nick, starting us off, sir. Starting us off. Alright. Slide these bad boys out here. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and we'll shuffle in and we'll start crushing. Good luck, everybody. Gonna move to train drying late tonight. And here we go. Pack number 1. Lucas Giolito. That'll be Zach. There we go. Mason Englert. We'll go to Brian. Zach Nato. To Zach hook up. Tim Heron. To Brian. Got the Hammer. Hammer and Hank. That'll go to Nick. Jared Schuster, rookie. Jose Caballero, rookie. Bryce Throwing. Go to Brian. Sean Manea to Brian. Next pack. Drew Maggi, rookie to Brian. Gregory Soto. That'll be Nick. Matt Mervis, rookie to Brian. Eduardo Escobar. We'll go to Zach. TJ Friedel. And in the hands of Brian, rookie of Carlos Vargas. That will be Mr. Brian, rookie of Taj Bradley. And Adam Duvall. Both those go to Nick. And Sebi Zavala. We'll go home to Brian. Old Seb. Alright. Next one up. Erie Perez. And Braxton Garrett. Both going to Nick. Max Scherzer to Zach. Yuli Gurriel to Nick. Spencer Steer. Ricky going to Brian. Jesse Schlattens. Ricky going to Brian. David Bredner. That'll be Brian. David Peterson. We'll go to Nick. And Matt McClain, rookie, will go to Brian. Alrighty. Levi Stout. Rookie going to Brian. Kyle Higashaki. That'll end up with Mr. Nick. Cody Bolton. Going to Brian. Kevin Kiermaier. Got something turned around coming up next. Kevin Kiermaier. That will go home to Nick. This one's throwing around the sign to Philadelphia Phillies, Tyjon Walker. Signed. Short print action there. Very nice. Haven't seen too many cards turned around in this product before. I'm going to look that one up. AJ Pook. go to Nick. Kyle Isbell and Cole Reagans will both go to Brian. And Brian Anderson will end up in the hands of Brian. Brian and Brian hook up. Not spelled correctly, but we're close. We're close. Next one on the docket. Casey Schmidt, Brian. Michael Chavez to Nick. Alex Cobb. That will be Brian. Matt Carpenter to Brian. Matt Duffy to Brian. Trey Turner. Nick. Jake Cave to Nick. Kyle Stowers, rookie, going home to Nick. And Adam Hasley will go home to Brian. Next pack, we've got Ryan Noda. That will go to Zach. Michael Bush. Brian. Joey Weimer. That'll go to Brian. Logan Allen. Brian. The Hammer again there. Hammer and Hank. Back to Nick. Devin Williams. Brian. Stone Garrett to Nick. Brent Hooker to Zach. And Avisel Garcia will go home to Nick. Alright. Next pack off the stack. This is Tristan Beck and Gus Varland. Both going to Brian. Peyton Battenfield going to Brian. Masataka Yoshida, rookie, going to Nick. Justin Verlander, Annual Cy Young Award. That will go home to Mr. Zach. Jordan Romero. Nick. Juan Twin. That would be Zach. Hubert Ruiz and David Robertson will both go to Nick. Next one up, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Frazier and Francisco Mejia, both going home to Nick. Lance Lynn to Brian. Clayton Kershaw to Brian. Brotherly Love, Trey Turner and Bryce Harper. That's a cool one. Like that one. Going home to Mr. Nick. Miguel Amaya, rookie, will end up with Brian. Ryan Presley. And that will go home to Zach. We got Shane McClanahan to Nick. And Jurickson Profar will end up with Brian. Next up, Jack Flaherty, Nick. Nathan Eovaldi. That will go to Brian. Or Zach, excuse me. Tucker Barnhart. That will go to Brian. Anthony Volpe, rookie. Going to Nick. Chris Bubick. I'm in the hands of Brian. Matt Vierling to Brian. Reese Campusano and Bobby Miller, both going to Brian, and Trevor Rogers will go to Nick. Alright. Keep on chugging. Yanier Cano and Grayson Rodriguez. A couple rookies for the O's going home to Nick. Brett Sullivan to Brian. Nathan Lukes will go to Mr. Zach. Well, Nathan Lukes actually goes home to Nick, excuse me. My apologies. Now and then, Otani. 621-22, 8 RBI. Going home to Zach. Mr. Otani-san. Alright, Luis Arias. Go to Nick. Freddie Peralta. That'll be Brian. Tyler Rogers. And Mark Matthias. Both going home to Mr. Brian. Alright, next pack. Christian Vasquez. I'll go to Brian. We got John Monopoly. Multiply. Going to Brian. Travis Jankowski. And Jacob DeGrom. Both of those will go to Zach. Got another turned around card. This time it's going to be the home run special. Aaron Judge and Roger Maris. Nice one there. Nice one there. Roger Maris. Aaron Judge. That one will end up in the hands of Nick. Very nice. We got Reese McGuire. That'll go to Nick. Miguel Vargas. Brian. McKinley Moore. That'll be Nick. And Kamala Duvall will go to Brian. Next pack up and in. Jeff Lindgren to Nick. We got Brent Hedrick to Brian. Tyler Wells. That's going to go home to Nick. We got Jose Abreu. Zach. Nick Manton. That'll go to Brian. Jose Quas, rookie. That will go to Brian. Luis Garcia to Nick. Tanner Beebe to Brian. And Thaddeus Ward will go home to Nick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've hit the halfway point. Good luck on the second half and the hit hunt. We got Jake Woodford. That will go to Brian. Carlos Correa. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Good to see you, my brother. Happy Wednesday night. Glad you could swing in and join us. About halfway through Heritage. Just chilling. Edward Cabrera. Going to Nick. Hope your night's cruising by for work and should be done soon, I would hope. Kevin Kelly, or if you're not already. Kevin Kelly going to Nick. We got Sam Bachman and Mike Moustakis. We'll go to Zach. You have the AL West, by the way, Zach. Robbie Grossman will also go to Zach. Eldermo Vargas. Nick. Mauricio Dubon will go to Zach. Oh, absolutely. Thanks for swinging. Maybe you'll catch the hit. We haven't landed it yet. Orlando Arcia. Nick. Yeah, we've had a couple cool inserts. We had a sweet Roger Maris, Aaron Judge. You landed a sweet Otani now and then. But yeah, there's been some sweet inserts so far. Some key rookies. Miguel Rojas. We'll go to Brian. Anthony Desclafani. Brian. Oscar Coles. We'll go to Brian. Elias Diaz. That'll be back to Brian as well. Eduardo Julian to Brian. Brian going on a serious run here. Jordan Walker to Brian. JD Davis to Brian. It might be a whole pack. Cody Senga saves it for Nick. Alright. And then there were 10. Tyler Stevenson and Will Benson. Both of those will end up with Brian. Billy Velasquez. That will go home to Brian. Fujinami to Nick. Ben Joyce will go to Zach. Eddie Rosario, Nick. Jake Berger, Nick. Christian Betancourt. That will end up with Nick. And Jared Kelnick going to Zach. Yes, sir. Good to see you again, Brian. Welcome back, my man. Happy Wednesday one more time. Yeah, you almost had the whole 9-card pack there. Whit Merrifield. Nick. Got Brandon Fatt. We'll go to Brian. Victor Robles to Nick. And Anthony Rendon to Zach. 6 hits. This is Mr. Luis Gurriel Jr. He will go home to Nick. Mason Miller to Zach. Got Blake Spall, Brian. Donovan Solano back to Brian. And Mike Mastrobruni will go to Brian. Alright. The Elite 8 remain. So does Monster hit. Brenton Doyle. Oh, Doyle rules. David Dahl. Both of those will go to Brian. Michael Lorenzen. Nick. Jonathan Baza to Brian. Logan Allen, rookie performers. This will go to Brian. One there. Corey Julks. Rookie will end up with Zach. Tom Cosgrove to Brian. Drew Rasmussen to Nick. And Aroldis Chapman. The flamethrower, everlasting, going to Zach. Absolutely, Zach. Have a safe drive home, my man. Have a good rest of your night as well. Appreciate you swinging in. Let's see if we can find a Ruffin Door. Brian. Gregory Santos to Brian. Kyle Gibson to Nick. Oh, there's our hit, ladies and gentlemen. Snuck up on us, and it is an autograph. It is an auto, so it is at the bottom now. We've got Jackie Bradley Jr. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. JJ Bleday. That one. The Jackie Bradley Jr. went home to Brian. Bleday to Zach. Andrew Heaney to Zach. Justin Verlander to Zach. Jose Urania to Brian. And Kyle Gibson is the 4-hour autograph here. Gibson's going to go home to Nick. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and for our autograph out of Heritage tonight, it is going to be the Derek Hall rookie auto for the Phillies going home to Nick. There you go, sir. On-card autograph. Absolutely gorgeous. Derek Hall for the Phillies. I'll take that all day long since you're not guaranteed an autograph. There you go, Mr. Nick. Nicely done. Derek Hall on-card rookie auto out of Heritage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for a Wednesday evening. Alright. Beautiful. And Derek Hall popping out with the blue ink. Looks good. Alright. Mark that for giveaways quick. Nicely done, Nick. And here we are, final 6. Let's see what else we can add to the pot here. Seth Lugo to Brian. Jose Siri to Nick. Braid Schwenk, rookie. And Tanner Houck, both those going to Nick. Pablo Lopez will go to Brian. Yan Gomes will end up with Mr. Brian. JD Martinez, Brian. Taylor Motter will go home to Brian. And Dylan Dodd going to Nick. Next one up here. Cale Stevenson. Nick. Jose Hernandez. That will end up in the hands of Brian. Got Dominic Fletcher to Brian. Obey Harris. Javi Harris. That will go home to Nick. Jonathan Shoop. There it is. Going to Brian. Xander Bogaerts to Brian. Kevin Newman to Brian. Brian McKenna to Nick. And Lenyon Sosa will end up with Brian. Alright, final 4. 4 giveaways. Ethan Small. That with Brian. Ryan Mountcastle to Nick. Luis Medina to Zach. Harold Castro to Brian. Michael Toglia to Brian. Blake Perkins go home to Brian. Luis Castillo. Zach. Joey Ortiz to Nick. And Taylor Walls to Nick. And the next one. Brett Wesley. Brian. Ryan Jeffers to Brian. Andrew Bellotti to Nick. Johan Oviedo. Go to Brian. Brian Rocchio to Brian. The Brian to Brian hookup. He's got an extra A in there for some reason. So not quite the same spelling. Mark Kana. We'll go to Brian. Tommy Pham to Brian. Reynaldo Lopez to Zach. And will end up in the hands of Nick. Still cruising. We got Zach Greinke. Got some chrome coming. Zach Greinke going to Brian. Estri Ruiz. Oh, Zach. We got Juan Yepes and Nolan Arenado. Both those going to Brian. And the chrome is going to be Mr. Justin Verlander, numbered 127 out of 374. 127 out of 374. Chrome finish there. Going home to Zach. You have the extra A that doesn't belong there at all. Get out of there. Nice Verlander there, Zach. Thank that. Ryan Weathers. Tristan Costas. And Nick Fortes all going to Nick. Jaime Candelario all back to Brian. Now that last pack mojo, my friends, before we do giveaways. Kenta Maeda. That will go to Brian. Cesar Salazar. Zach. Emmanuel Valdez. And Brandon Marsh both going to Nick. Christopher Morel, rookie performers. Romy Gonzalez. That will end up with Brian. Michael Conforto. Brian. Andrew McCutcheon to Brian. And Jose Barrios is going to finish things out for Nick. Nice box there, ladies and gentlemen. Always a bonus when you hit an auto and heritage. Got a couple of giveaways. Got to take out the NL East first. Good luck on those. Some rookies to be had. Alright, my friends. And the first giveaway rookies are going to go home to the AL East, which is Mr. Nick. Going to keep going. Alright, and the two rookies you're going to grab, Nick, are Otto Lopez. And Nick Green. Both those rookies going home to you there, sir. And two more wood-framed rookies. Hey, it's all good. A new box on the way for sure soon there, Brian. So that's the top dog good thing coming your way. And the AL West is going to finish things for Zach. Definitely going to fill yours, though. I can almost guarantee that, Brian, so that's good. Edward Cabrera. And Shield Your Eyes. Wander Franco. Yikes. Yikes. But yes, sir, no. Heritage is always a good time. I love those cards. They're beautiful. Alright. That concludes Heritage. Thank you for hanging with me, Brian. Zach there for a little bit as well. You guys are always a good time to hang with. I will get photos taken of Heritage before I wrap up the evening here, and then we will hopefully reconvene soon. So it was a lot of fun tonight. It's good to be back in the chair, as always. So photos up here real soon. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday night and a good Thursday. Enjoy Thursday night football, and then we're just a week away from Thanksgiving football. So enjoy yourselves. Go Pack, go Brian. See you soon, brother. Appreciate the closeouts tonight as well and the help.